millions of stalks of sugarcane. Rough, muddy, freshly cut. And in just a few hours inside a factory, that raw plant becomes clean, dry sugar crystals, uniform enough to pour into a spoon. Welcome back to Factory Flow. Today we are going inside the full sugarcane, to sugar process, unloading, washing, crushing, juice extraction, clarification, evaporation, crystallization, centrifuging, drying, and final packaging. It starts at the gate. Cane trucks arrive non-stop during harvest season, and time matters. Sugarcane begins to lose sugar after cutting, so factories move fast to protect yield. Each load is weighed, sampled, and tracked, then fed into the line like a continuous river of biomass. Next is cleaning and preparation. The cane passes through cutters and shredders that chop it into smaller pieces. This is not just for speed. It increases surface area so the rollers can squeeze out more juice. In many plants, strong air systems blow away leaves and light trash before the cane even reaches the mills. Now the loudest part, crushing. Massive roller mills grip the shredded cane and press it under extreme force. Green, brown juice pours out, and the remaining dry fiber, called bagasse, moves forward. Bagasse is not wasted. Many sugar mills burn bagasse in boilers to generate steam and electricity, helping power the plant from its own leftovers. The extracted juice is not ready to become sugar yet. It is full of impurities: soil, plant fibers, waxes, and natural acids. So the juice goes through screening, and then into clarification. Here, the factory adds heat, and carefully measured chemicals, often lime, to adjust pH and help impurities clump together. In settling tanks, those impurities sink or float, and the clearer juice is drawn off. The removed sludge, sometimes called filter cake, can be used as a soil amendment in agriculture. This is a recurring theme in sugar production. The plant tries to use nearly every byproduct. Now we move into concentration. The clarified juice enters multi-effect evaporators, where water is boiled off efficiently using heat in stages. As water leaves, the liquid thickens into a dark, sticky syrup. This is the point where you can feel the product changing. Thin juice becomes something heavy, glossy, and sugar-rich. Next comes the heart of sugar making, crystallization. The syrup is moved into vacuum pans, large vessels where pressure is reduced so boiling can happen at lower temperatures. The factory carefully controls supersaturation, then introduces seed crystals to start growth. Sugar crystals form and grow in a thick mixture called massicate, part crystals, part syrup. When the crystals reach the target size, the massicate is discharged into centrifuges. These high-speed spinning machines separate crystals from the remaining liquid. The crystals stay, the syrup spins out. That syrup can go on to more crystallization stages, or become molasses, depending on the process and grade. Now the crystals are still warm and slightly moist, so they head to drying and cooling. Hot air dryers remove residual moisture, and cooling systems stabilize the sugar, so it does not clump in storage. Screens may sort crystals by size, to keep the final product uniform. Finally, packaging. Sugar moves into silos, then into weighing and bagging machines that fill sacks, retail bags, or bulk containers with precise amounts. Metal detection and quality checks verify cleanliness, moisture level, and crystal consistency. Bags are sealed, stacked, wrapped, and staged for shipping. And that is how raw sugarcane becomes refined sugar in a factory's fast intake, heavy crushing, juice purification, evaporation, vacuum crystallization, centrifuge separation, drying, and packaging. Powered in part by the plant's own fiber waste. Now tell me in the comments which part impressed you most. The roller mills, the vacuum pans growing crystals, or the centrifuges spinning syrup away in seconds? If you enjoyed this full process tour on factory flow, hit like, subscribe, and tell me what factory process you want next.
Pallet secured at level 3. Acknowledged. Update inventory.
Manifest matches cargo. Seal the doors.
The perfect amount. That's just right.